is the day after the night before, and I really do not know where this video is going to go. If it's going to be just me shouting, or if it's me actually talking sense, or a bit of both. Who knows? Who really knows? Listen, we are now smack dab in the middle of 6th place, if you can believe that. 6th place in the league, and I truly, I genuinely believe that we should start trusting what the ownership and everything, you know, those above us have been saying, because top 4 for me absolutely no longer a possibility. We are out of the top 4. We've been in the top 4 for quite some time. With 13 days to go, we have all but fucked it up the wall. We are now in 6th place, 1 point behind Manchester City, who are having the worst season in the last 15 years or so. Bournemouth are also above us on goal difference. And, well, I mean, Newcastle, who have Nottingham Forest next, luckily for us, they are 2 points behind us. And, yeah, it just... I can't wrap my head around it. I really can't wrap my head around the fact that we have allowed this to happen, and for no other reason or no other explanation than the players are young, they're inexperienced, they're lacking maturity. Nothing to blame elsewhere at all, and we are still yet to really hear anything from the actual mouth of these twats that run this club. I've said this before, and I keep saying it. There's been people that have vented and voiced their concerns and have in the past said that they feel disconnected from the club, that they do not feel that this club is Chelsea Football Club anymore, and that they think that it has changed so much so that it is hard for them to truly look at the club in the same way. And many people that have said that have been criticised. And whilst I haven't necessarily always taken that approach to say that I feel disconnected, I think people have misinterpreted what people mean by that, and have taken it as I don't love the club. I don't care for the club anymore. No, that's not what the fuck it means at all. Being disconnected from the club means that it has changed so much that you can't see. I can't see what the bigger picture is at this point. I really don't know. And I know it's apparently Maresca said that we will be competing within the next 5 to 10 years. We will be competing within the next 5 to 10 years. Not we won't be competing for another 5 to 10 years. Either fucking way, that is such a weak and crazy mentality. Jamie Carragher said it, saying Chelsea are not a project club. You can't come into this sort of club who have won at least one trophy every single cocking year for the last 25 years. And then as soon as you acquire this club, after spending £1.5 billion, by the way, say it's a work in progress. Every year, it's a pissing work in progress. When is it going to be there now? When is it going to be now is the time. But no, it won't, because we keep signing younger and younger. Amugu, fucking 17 years old or whatever he is. 19 years old, whatever. Why are we getting rid of Joao Felix, who is an experienced player, albeit have your concerns and your criticisms of the guy? He's actually of a certain age to be able to have some football IQ. And we've brought in someone who's 19 years old. People have cats older than that, for fuck's sake. We're being... I don't even know what we're being told anymore. I really don't understand what we're being told anymore. A part of me feels for Enzo Maresca, because he is now just the mouthpiece. He is a shell, an absolute shell of the man he once was when he first came into this club. And after 15, 16 games, we were absolutely hunky-dory. Tickety fucking boo. But now, just like that. Just like that. Absolutely in the mud. We couldn't be a bigger shell of the club that we even were at the beginning of this season, for fuck's sake. I predicted 3-0 in this game, as did many other people. 3-0. And my original prediction was 3-1. And someone laughed at me saying, it's bold of you to assume we're going to score a goal. And boy, was I wrong. Hey? Fucking hell. 1 goal. We barely had a shot on target in the entire... Did we have a shot on target in the entire fucking game? I'm just... I just don't understand what it is, right? We had 0 shots on target, just to clarify. I did know that. I am so confused as to what it is that we are supposed to be buying into. What is it? What is the project? What is the process that we're supposed to be believing in? Because it doesn't matter what manager we have. It does not matter. We could get Ancelotti. He'd fuck it up the wall as well. But it's not down to him. I can't sit here and lie and say that I'm fully confident that Maresca knows what to do and that whether or not he has a plan B or whatever. But it's not even... I have my concerns, but I was on the post pod with Alex yesterday on Playback, and a lot of them were just like, Maresca's not even the biggest concern right now. And I do agree. There is a host of issues right now that need change. They really drastically need change. And I've seen all sorts of people on Twitter and everything saying the club's fucked. The club is completely and utterly fucked from the inside out. The people that run it, they don't care. They don't really give a fuck whatsoever what happens to this club. It is so abundantly clear. If they did care, they would speak out and let us know what the long-term, they could say the long-term and fucking 10 years from now, we might have won something. We might have won something. Who knows? All I know is that 2 factors of this game are so abhorrently embarrassing. Just so embarrassing. Number 1, we've lost 5-0. If 3 goals, 2 goals, 5-1. We've lost 5-1 in the space of 6 days against a team that lost 7-0 to Nottingham Forest. And I don't give a fuck how good Nottingham Forest are at the moment. I could not give a bollocks how good Nottingham Forest are at the moment. 7-0 to Nottingham Forest. I was saying in the watch-along, 3-0, that's a good result. 4-0, you're like, whoa, fucking Jesus. 5-0, you're like, what the hell is going on? 7-0! 7-0 is a joke of a result against any team. But to Nottingham Forest, that is crazy. And for us to then go and lose 2 games back to back on an aggregate score of 5-1 is a fucking joke. And what makes it even worse, the irony, the fucking irony of it all is that the cunts that run this club want so desperately to be Brighton. They've copied it all. They bought everyone. They bought the players. They bought the backroom staff. They bought the fucking any fucking person with any sort of relation to the Brighton side of a couple of years ago. We have them now. We have them. And they've beaten us 5-1 after losing 7-0 to Nottingham Forest. Sell the fucking club if you can. Just fuck off. That's all I'm asking you to do. Very politely, get to fuck. Fuck off as far as you can fucking go. Please. I am begging you. the club is absolutely fucked. It is just so sick from the inside out. We are a dying club. If we haven't died already, if anyone that's just positive for no fucking reason, saying that like fucking better times are still to come, it's only going to get better. Fuck you! Fuck you! You're talking shit! Wake up! Smell the coffee! Jeez! You're in dreamland if you think that this is ever going to get better the way that it's going at the moment. We're fucked! We're absolutely fucked.